Hey everyone, how's it going? This is Kill10Rats, welcome back to the Staglands. We are back on our way east because we have picked up some trading opportunities and some more side quest goodness in Orf's Bridge last time. And I think if we interpret the map correctly, we have to go somewhere here or here, like one of these two, maybe here, to find the... what was it, like a herbalist or something like that, and get her special ingredient slash spice that I've been wondering about, like one of the two, either the mushroom powder or the, I guess, leekek or leekech or however you pronounce that. One of the two might actually work for the side quest that we have, or for lack of a better word, side quest, just a hint that we have been given by the guard captain of Emerald Metallis, who was basically talking about having all these stores of mushrooms available, but not really being able to eat them because his soldiers don't really manage to digest them very well, so they're like looking for an ingredient that will facilitate that, and I think that's sort of what we're being handed here, potentially. Like, at least it's worth a try instead of just selling it off. Maybe stopping by over there and seeing what that gets us, and you know, checking out the alternatives maybe. The natives are doing a fair bit of damage, but you know, we're keeping ourselves afloat here. The nice thing is that we could counteract this even better if we bring up our backup healer here as well. So it looks like we have a pretty decent setup right now. I mean, not that that was ever not the case. Like for the last couple of episodes, we have been doing pretty much exceedingly well with combat, and not really met our match yet, which I don't doubt will happen. Like, we will eventually stumble into an area where we're just in over our heads and need to come back later, but oh well, you know. Until then, we're definitely in a good position. Now, where is this? Is it here? Yes, I think it is. I think he even mentioned the mines. Maybe the mines is something we can explore as well. That sounds interesting. But yeah, it's I mean, we could have headed for Corum right away, because that's, again, where the main story seems to be pushing us, but, you know, we're not sure what awaits us there, and it's probably always a good idea to take any opportunity you can to advance in level and XP progression before taking on any more aspects of the main quest, because for one, I don't really know how long it is and how much the game expects you to do in between stages, and for another, I feel like you know, just turning our back on this area with still having stuff to do and maybe not returning for a while is not great. On the other hand, there's really, like, the travel distance in this game is quite forgiving, so essentially there's always no real bother in just heading back as we become a little un-RP-ish here and just randomly loot stuff. But this is sort of the kind of old school game, I feel, where it's just, I just can't resist the compulsion to take everything, and I will just interpret it as Nico being sort of like a divine crow and just going for shiny objects and picking them all up, maybe. "Oh, hello, dearie. What can I do for you?" says the witch. "You're a witch, I can see by your gardens. Do you have any exotics you'd like to get off your hands?" I think that's maybe who we're looking for. "I just grow a few roots and tubers back there, nothing that would interest you. I have a map that was drawn by a man named Claudio. He told me that I would find you here." "Mm-hmm. That nice boy, he cleans my gutters every fall." "What?" "He's not one to blab to an arbiter about my little garden, so that's fine, Cookie. I'll show you my stash. Leek egg powder, grown and fertilized straight from harvester eggs. You can sell it in Corum. There's a merchant there that's addicted. She'll sell her own mother to get her hands on it. 235 emeralds for a bottle. Wait. Okay. Will that get us in trouble though, if we cross the bridge again? We'll take it, just because I want stuff to happen, even if it gets us in trouble. The arbiters weren't really a match for us either. The merchant's name is Gabby, good luck dear, and I'll just take that map from you too. Can't have you tell anyone where the goodies are. If you must. Okay, goodbye now, Cookie. So this definitely wasn't anything that'll help soldiers with their digestion, or at least only in a very unorthodox roundabout way, I guess, in the sense that they're too smashed to notice how, you know, how miserable they're feeling. But it got us some XP. Like, I always feel it's a good trade-off to, you know, blow some experience points on the, like, to trade in some emeralds for experience. Rich purple, that fits. What do you have? You have more of a... Oh no. Okay. Acolyte cloak. I'll get you a nicer one. This looks shiny. Okay. Now, we have what we came for, but let's go exploring some more, because I feel like... For one, I sort of want to know what those harvesters are. It sounds like they're... I don't know, sort of insects maybe, or something like that. Like it sounds like they're a problem, or maybe not. I don't know. It does sound a little ominous, is what I'm trying to get at, I suppose. Maybe I'm just having Reaper associations when I think of harvesters, so maybe we shall be assuming direct control. Oh, there is one. And it's... Wow, what the hell? That looks... That seems fairly strong. Let's try to play it safe. Wow, yeah, let's go double beam on you. Holy crap. She is getting murdered there. Okay, this is getting a little iffy. And it's unhurt. We are doing nothing to it, I feel. Yeah, I don't think we're doing anything to it. Let us run away. Maybe. See what happens then, if it follows us around, or... Is it invisible? Or is that just a graphical glitch type of thing? Can we actually run out of the zone? With that on our tail? Because that's scary. You go ahead and harvest those miners. I don't really feel very charitable at the moment. Okay, it's coming right for us again. Can we actually exit? We can. Thank you. Brave Sir Robin ran away, but you know, it's holy crap. More native ambushes, that's fine. We just need to check up on Dakiana so she doesn't die. But damn, that was the part where we are definitely in over our heads. Right away, like that was bloody scary. Okay, that was close, but not really an issue. Oh, I need to really yeah, I need to. I can't, can I? Oh, okay, I can maybe. Yeah. Right. You use your skills. I completely forgot about this aspect of the game. Heal him. Heal him. Okay, that should soon be our natives done, but damn, those harvesters, that was a bit of a sobering experience. Not unexpected, but definitely not very nice. I feel like we need way better weapons to puncture that level of armor. That was rather scary. Oh, are we just rotating stuff out now? I guess we are. Yeah, never mind. Oh wait, can we consolidate anything here? Not that it really would make sense. We could get rid of all this stuff, but I'd rather sell it because we don't really have an elixir user at the moment, and I don't really expect us to get Wilhelm back anytime soon. Well, let's just leave this stuff. It's no big deal. Right. Now, what was the... Might as well check up. What was the other thing that we have? We had this mushroom powder? No. This is something we looted near Gostislav. Maybe just something we can sell, or maybe something we can use in a different way. No, where was it? Where was it? Native horn. That seem intentional but remain a mystery. We can put... Hello. We can put that on our bars in... just to experiment with it maybe. Mushroom powder, I think that was it. Sought by chefs and nobles to flavor blunt servings of meat and roots that grace the tables of the elites of the Staglands. And that's the Likach spice, commonly used to season poultry, and our key ingredient in the Off-Bridge favorites, liver and duck pie. The spice can be mixed in a tisane that eases stomach pain. Oh! So maybe this is what the guy is looking for. Let's try it out, maybe. Let's head on into Metallis again and check up on the guard cap. Could be more worthwhile to just turn it over for some experience than to sell it off, especially since smuggling it across the bridge seems risky. So we'll see, maybe there's a new dialogue option. Maybe we'll just end up poisoning the entire garrison here, like considering our run of luck with helping out towns. I wouldn't really doubt it that this is an option, but you know, is this really just the sort of playthrough where you just throw stuff at the wall and see what sticks? Because it's I guess such a, from a current perspective, such a different way of doing things in the game, even though it used to be the norm. Hello? Are we missing someone? Menadora got sidetracked. Oh well. I think I found something that will help. Have we indeed? What? Hello? I think I found something that'll help. Okay. Is this because our party is all scattered and all over the place? Would you mind coming back here? Move it, woman. Okay, she's stuck somewhere. Let's area transition out and back in again. We are actually on... nope, still happening. That's unfortunate. Let's quickly change spots. No, it's someone else getting stuck. Of course. Okay. That's not good. Maybe that's what causes the dialogue interruption. Trying to remember. I think there was another way. Wasn't there another way into that place? I feel like there was. So I kind of feel like we can't complete this if we don't find a way to get all our party in the room, because that might be what's causing the dialogue to just crash there. Do you have anything new? Nope, you don't. Yeah, I think this way around we can also enter, which is fortunate. Now, will it work? I think it did. Yes. Okay. We're actually on patch version 8 of the game now, and that's the latest version that I could get through the GOG Galaxy client. There is already a version 9 out that you can manually patch, but I have, you know, taken to preferring to just sort of wait. Let's see. I think I found something that'll help. Well, what is it? Do I look like a walking spice glossary? Explain it to me. I picked up some anthramin spice. It's known to make even the most cumbersome fare palatable for the innards. Oh, okay, so it's neither of the two. It's the one that we found in the barrel. That's a sort of an odd correlation of... It's like, wow, okay, that's an intricate detail. What are you selling it for? Let's not gouge them. I mean, 40 emeralds a vial maybe? Fine, I'll take your whole stock, very well. Appreciate it. Don't bother bringing more. This should keep us stocked until we're knocking at the door of the carrion god. Okay. 200 XP. I like it. Now... that's the part where I wish I had taken a note, because now I can't really remember who we need to deliver this other... in this mushroom powder to. Fortunately, there aren't that many people in town. I've got something you might be interested in purchasing. There might be a few things, especially from a spicer. There's a certain spice I've been desperate for, but it seems unlikely you'd have it. It's taxed pretty heavily. Mushroom powder, have you heard of it? Strike, we found her. I swear I didn't look this up. It's just like I remember some sort of trader or something. So yeah, well, lucky strike, I guess. Not the cigarettes, just a comment on the fact. Not really endorsing smoking on this channel, but do what you must. A fair price, I'll take it. You won't regret it. Can I take a look at your wares before I head out? My wares are limited, thanks, I need to restock. You have a little bit of money, so, well, just dump a little bit of crap on you. Thank you. Yeah, nothing really of interest, I feel. She doesn't have any camping rations either, not that we ever had occasion to camp yet and we're actually allowed to do it, but maybe that'll come eventually too. You never know. I think we still have like 6 or 7 camping rations anyway. Right, so what have we got the powder. Now we need to get that powder across the bridge. Curious how we're gonna do that. Is there an alternative way actually to cross on over, I wonder? Because I think it's only the bridge, but you know, let's have a look. Hello, map icon, would you... Ah, okay, thank you. So, we can go... Well, there is an alternative way, but that seems quite elaborate. Well, we can always see if we have to take it. Or we can just... Okay, That's nice. I was just wondering, can we actually sort of cheese our way past this by just going across the map? But no, we can't. Ah, well. Yeah, this is. I like the fact that you have these sort of, you know, keeping up pretenses Spicer type quests for your character, because sort of, well, I guess keeping up the appearances there is sort of essential. Do we have anything new to say to you? We don't. Okay. Now, I don't want to have to murder all the guards. So if this turns out that we're aggroing everyone, we'll just take the long way around. I'm always happy to comply with the law, good arbiter. Licking my arse won't hide smuggled goods. Lucky for you, your documents are in order. Okay, so whatever we're carrying is maybe questionable, but not illegal in the sense that we're not allowed to carry it through here, which is nice. Do you have any more money? You don't. Do you have anything that I might be interested in buying? Well, we could always go for like wands or healing potions. But oh, this on the other hand. Yeah. Nice hat. Oh, and we also should probably equip this on someone. Just dump whatever we can on this dude. Oh, we have a wand. Game, why you take away all reason for me to buy stuff? Right, what else do you have, good sir? You have this helm, but I think the helmets we have are decent enough, and I don't think putting a helmet on her is going to be great, especially since this really reduces casting speed. Is this any good actually? I'm not familiar with the... It seems pretty decent actually. Well, let's just pick it up so we can sell some more junk and then hand it to our friend here, because it seems to have at least equal, if not better stats. Like it seems to have yeah, no, I don't know, it seems ever so slightly... Oh, it has, what is this, like a spell resistance, I guess, that it has that the Arbiter Helm doesn't. Yeah, let's just give him a fancy, like, Skyrim hat or whatever, whatever you want to call it. How's your money situation, Olga? Not great, is it? How's your stuff I want situation? Not great either. One of these days I end up just fixing on an armor, going, hey, this looks nice, that I've already sold to them. She has another one of those. Yeah, I feel like walking around in nicked arbiter stuff is maybe not for the best, so. And this, yeah, this we don't really need. How much can we sell this stuff for? Let's just store this here for a little bit of money, because I feel like we probably won't really ever have another use for it. I'm not even sure why I'm carrying all these arrows. It's just on the off chance that we find a really decent bow eventually. Right, Dakiana, take this. Nico, take your swanky hat. Wow, that looks fantastic. Oh wow, I love it. We're just the ultimate swaggerly god now. I can't believe I used that word. It's hashtag Carpe Diem, I guess. So yeah, Corum next, I guess, huh? Let's go to the map, and maybe we'll do a stopover at the other console place. Because there was one here, I think. Oh, here it was, okay. Let's jump on in. Doesn't seem to make a hell of a lot of difference for when the merchants are doing business or when people are going to talk to you, mostly with the day and night cycle, but you know, it's still nice that they put it in. I'm just mentioning this because I noticed that we arrived by night yet again. Maybe they won't let us enter, maybe that's the one, you know, major thing. Right, where are we? Are we at the edge of the map again? We seem to be, okay. So, which way is the way to go? I guess the only downside of the nighttime, and I warn you, Captain Obvious is incoming, is that it's dark and you can't see stuff. What a novel observation. Anyway, not that the fog of war would be making this any hugely easier. I feel the music is a little tiny bit too over-dramatic for what we're doing right now though. Unless I'm now going to discover that this town also has been brutally overrun. So, oh, people. You are settlers. You are boring. You are arbiter. You are not attacking us. I appreciate that. But yeah, thanks by the way for confirming that was a bug, because that had really had me scratching my head. And I am right now sort of barely getting enough time in to record, so I'm not that well able to keep up with the various forum discussions on what's broken in the game and what isn't, so I'm really happy to get the feedback from the comments whenever something is puzzling and you guys are just saying, oh no, it's just broken. Welcome, Spicer. I'm not in need of any spices at the moment, but I will be happy to unload any of my wares on you. You look as though you've been traveling the roads. I'd like to take a look. Right, what do you have? Padded leather, kitchen knife, great, pan, no. Not really. Let's take those. Let's dump this stuff on you. And maybe some more of these. I mean, from what I understand, this game doesn't really reset cells, so... Oh, you don't have money, or what's the problem? Oh, you do have money, okay. From what I understand, the game doesn't really reset cells, so we could essentially just throw this on a heap somewhere where we can easily return, and just come and grab it when we need it. But you know, if I feel like it's not really needed at the moment. I hope this doesn't come back to bite me in the ass, but you know, I feel like we can sort of do without. Right, you get this amulet, and it's kind of a... I kind of wonder how you can actually tell what the amulets do. Do you need like philosophy for it and inspect it somehow? Is that actually an option? Huh? Who's our resident philosopher here? Let's have a quick checkup. You have... It's only Nico and it's really low level, so it's probably not worth the bother right now. But that's one of the things I intend to invest as time goes by. But first, like next step for him would be more levels in his spells. So we have Mikhail and Johan. Greetings, traveler. I am the only bespoke armor smith in Orsbridge. What can I do for you? What kind of armor do you make? My bronze is a mix of copper and tin, and I've damn near perfected the alloy recipe to create optimal hardness. You won't see this armor bending in the heat of battle. Isn't it always copper and tin? At least that's what World of Warcraft told me. What do you charge? I have some variations, but the armor start at 950 emeralds and increase in price with additions. If you're interested, I can walk you through the options. By all means, I'd like to purchase some armor. What kind of armor are you looking for? I can make armor that enhances your ability to block weapons better, armor that is light and easy to maneuver in, or armor that offers resistance from magic. I'd like the light armor. And are you good for the 950 emeralds? Yes, of course. Excellent. And will you be wanting to upgrade the armor for extra agility and nimble movements? It will cost an extra 600 emeralds. Holy balls of the goat. But on the other hand, it would be pretty great to get Nico some armor he can actually move around in, because I feel right now if anyone looks at him the wrong way, like if you give him a sharp look, he gets sort of stabbed immediately, half to death. How much do we have? We had around 2,000. That's around 1,500 out of our pockets. That still leaves a fair amount. That would be ideal. You won't regret it. Now, if you'll be patient, I'll fit you up and your armor will be ready in no time, unless you'd like to change your mind and just have the basic armor. No, I'd like to have the best. A very fine choice, Spicer. Now, if you'll be patient, I'll fit you up and the armor will be ready in no time. Very well. Now, I'm curious what we have here. What did we get? Oh, we still have 1,000. Holy, that is decent. We do not actually have an armor. Dude. I have your armor ready, Spicer. If you need anything else, think of us here in the console. A master's work truly, I thank you. As you say, nod and leave. Right. It's not that big of a hit, and it's amazing, yeah. I feel like this is necessary. Now we can give you... Nah. Yeah. I feel like we finally have our main character with the measure of protection that I'd like him to have. We could actually, you know, come back and... Will he offer this again? Okay. I'd like to know more about your armor. My bronze, what do you charge? Okay. I come back another time. So we can do this again. So in case we do come into some more riches, which I don't doubt we will, we can start working on replacing the Arbiter armor with more heavy bronze armor here. That's pretty cool. I'm glad I stopped by here. What ho, lad? What do you do here? You're mute, aren't you? Oh, you're not. I'm an apprentice, of course. I'm new, though. The last one left to help the army up in Lev. They need smiths badly, but none too many are willing to go. What's happening in Lev? What's happening in Lev? Have you only been spicing in caverns and forests? Raiders from the Spirelands. Those lousy criminals are preying on the towns of the border, and the councillors have ordered an army up to protect them. Criminals? At least that's what my pa says. It's a desert, you know, and a long time ago the ancients would exile convicts up there. What, it's like Australia? One of the exiles... I'm sorry, if anyone's watching from Australia, this, you know, take it in the spirit it's meant as a joke. One of the exiles was a great architect in her time, and she built these huge spires for the people to escape into from the harsh land. That's interesting. Will you join? No, I don't know enough yet, and the raiders are sure to be beaten back in the time I do. They're no match for the Golden Cloaks. Who? The Arbiters. They guard the Staglands. You'll see them in all the towns. Well, they were no match for me, I'm afraid. They trained for years and they answer to the councillors and constables only. It'd be suicide to pick a fight with one. Yeah, verily, I must be on my way now. Farewell. I have to hide some Arbiter corpses, if you don't mind. Yeah. But, you know. We are a party of fairly well-geared adventurers, and he's just some guy. Peter. Not. Greetings, Baker. How fares the console? Well enough, Spicer. Now move along. Good talk. Good talk. Right. Have we anything more to find here? You are just arbiters. Don't get in my way, boys. So it's daytime now. That is definitely helpful. Oh, hey! Yes! Oh yes. A board of bounties. Before you stands a crudely structured board attached to a post full of notices and scrolls depicting profiles of criminals and detailing rewards. You peruse the bounties. A scroll reading a crime lord in Lebes who masquerades as a wheelwright is responsible. Is that Odin? Is responsible for multiple murders, organizing bandits in the wilderness, theft, rape, and evasion of justice. The constable is offering 500 emeralds for his head. You take the bounty. Now, where's the constable? We don't have his head though. Shit. Ooh, I hope we didn't really skip this. I have a bounty to turn in. Do you have proof? No, I seem... No, but I'll return with it. Okay. Damn it. Yeah, that probably was Odin. As you wish. No prisoner here, apparently, so... We have a bounty. We should probably check in Lebes whether Odin's head is still there. Oh god, the things this game makes you say. It's like, hey, let's pop back over and look for the head of the guy we brutally cut down. I've been waiting so many days, I will verily die here. If you see me keel over, Spicer, tell that flap-wagging squire that with my last breath I cursed him and his man finger may it ever be limp. His man finger. Oh my god. Aren't you a feisty one? My husband's been imprisoned for not being able to pay gambling debts, and I finally have the money he owes. Ought to be enough to get him out, but the constable says I need twice as much now, and I won't stand for it. I wish you the best. So this is the consul itself, I guess, where the councils are. How far is the consul? Well enough, now move along. Okay, you're apparently related to the baker. Greetings, merchant. Do you wait as well to speak with the counselor? Yes, do you know how long one must... Yes, what are you petitioning for? My plot of land is near a much larger one, and its owner has produced a scroll supposedly signed by the former counselor, claiming he owns the whole of my land. I do not believe her, but she is thick with the constable and has threatened to throw me in the cells if I do not give in. I hope the counselor would back my claim, as it seems rather suspicious on the whole. What kind of man is the constable? I know no evil of him, but he's a man like any, and will scratch the back of powerful landowner if it means it will fatten his own purse later. Often the way of the world. I wish you the best with your petition. As he should. Yeah, no, not really. Squire of the Counselor. Yes, I'd like to speak with the Counselor. And I'd like to be steaming in the bathhouses of Corum with a comely lass on my lap. Do not bother me with your request, stranger, but wait in line with all the other petitioners. Would a few emeralds change your mind? Suddenly I find myself liking you a bit more. Here, have a token and be out of my sight. My thanks. So, in case we want to speak with the counselor, we can now do that. Because corruption is everything. Right now, I'm not sure I see a reason to. I kind of want to bump up my nobility stat a little bit more before I talk to the guy, because right now it's at 2, and I feel like, you know, maybe we should actually, maybe we should get her points in philosophy and have Nico focus on nobility, because I think, given that the leveling curve is probably getting a little steeper now that we're advanced a bit, we might not end up with enough points to also keep our combat viability up. I need to think about this. Oh, I think we're still a fair ways away from leveling. Not that much, actually. Not that huge of a deal. Especially if we do manage to find Odin's noggin to turn it in, we might actually still be in a better position XP wise. So I guess that means when we're traveling to Lebes now and check if it's there. That also means, oh, the bribe didn't cost much. That also means we know that we kind of need to mind what was I gonna say? Oh no, it just means we need to pay the guard again. Oh well, I think it was just 1 emerald to enter. So yeah, sorry, a bit of a senior moment there. What was I gonna say? Yeah, I kind of like how we're progressing right now. It's, you know, we found some nice armor for Nico finally, and he's got a really cool hat now. And life is good. I just wish we could somehow find better weaponry, because that encounter with the Harbingers was a bit scary. Nico steps forward, just passing through, as you say. You're told there's 1 emerald. Fine, here's your emerald. On your way, the crank is to the left. Yes, indeed, I've been here. And we're in. So now we have to check back to where he went down. But I'd be very surprised if there's a head now all of a sudden, because I think... Well, can never know until you check. I think we killed them in here. No items on the ground. Yeah, and there's also... This was already the corpse that was in here, wasn't it? Odin is actually gone, so I guess we missed that opportunity. Maybe I'm totally on the wrong track. I should probably read the damn bounty. So, the wheelwright of Lebes is wanted for crimes. Any valiant citizen to bring the head of this crime lord will be handsomely rewarded. Huh. Can we ask about the wheelwright? Maybe we can get his name and get confirmation that it's Odin or not. Such a badass name, Odin. Considering how badass his name was, he went down surprisingly quickly. Can we ask you? No, we can't. Is there anything in here? Oh, no, that was just a bunch of squatters. Oh, maybe it's the guy that we could never talk to that had this one guard with him. Maybe it's this dude. Let's check. I'm looking to hire a mercenary. No. Pray excuse me. Are you who I'm looking for? What are you doing in town? My business is my own. Okay, no. And you were a mercenary, weren't you? Yeah. Yeah, I feel like it would make sense if it had been Odin. Like the whole setup sort of felt like it would be, but I don't know. How would you identify a wheelwright's house? By all the caravans outside? Maybe that's it. Maybe that's all the the wagons outside. Maybe we need to go in here. Let's have a save. Oh, that could be... Yeah. Oh, okay. It wasn't Odin. I'm glad I checked back. Howdy. Despite his eccentric reputation and propensity to wax on about ancient torture methods, the wheelwright seems to have acquired some friends. 2 hulking, well-armed friends, in fact, whose menacing presence is difficult to ignore. The wheelwright reclines against one of his lovingly crafted wheels, watching your entrance like a fox would watch a stray chicken. With nowhere to turn, Nico steps forward. If this is who the constable has chosen to relieve me of my head, I do wish I hadn't gone to so much trouble to set up this welcoming party. It seems like rather waste now, when the fight will be so short. I have no wish to hear your prattle. Your crimes are known, and justice will be served. Right, okay. Wheelwright. Thug. Let's have Nico actually get a casting. Okay. Taking some damage on him. So let's prop him back up. He seems to be tanking for now. There's one thug down. Yeah, bold words, Mr. Wheelwright. Oh crap. Not so bold words, Mr. Wheelwright. But yeah, I'm sort of, you know, trying not to overly rely on the healing potions, but... Oh, he's badly injured already. Okay. We seem to be keeping up with our heals here. And he's down. Now you shouldn't be too much of an issue here. Yeah. This double healing seems to be what's working out for the moment, because I think individually our heals are just too weak at this point. But like if we wedge ourselves in like this and our front line is just sort of blocking everything off, then I don't really see much of a potential for, you know, the enemy to get to our weaker party members, and then we just pretty much ride as rain. So yeah, we've got that quest done, and he's got some stuff. He's also got an amulet, so we can equip her a little better. We can also sort of... Didn't we have a... Yeah, you have a wand. Why? Creeping herbology adds one... Oh, okay. That's actually pretty good. I didn't even realize that we were doing that, but it buffs our damage. Yeah. Great stuff. We've got bounty quest done. We've got a few side quests knocked out. We're armored quite well now, and we have a really fancy hat. So this was a really, really productive episode, I say. I thank you very much for watching. I'll catch you in the next one. Until then, I wish you well, and bye for now.